Hey everyone, my name is Seth. You are watching Rayon Tech TV, and if you have not done yet so do hit that subscribe button and like the video because this is my fuel of motivation that you guys are watching my lectures and I would be happy to contribute more. Today we will be continuing on UI UX development series for Appian and I have brought up a new topic to discuss that is called panes with billboard header. So it is nothing but a top level layout which can be utilized to create your landing page of a portal or a site. So without wasting time, let's start. So we can drop the pane with billboard header. Here, as you can see in the expression mode, it is a combination of header content layout. So basically on the top, it is, I think, header content layout and the header is made of billboard layout. That is the lengthy horizontal billboard. So the name itself is self-explanatory. When you drive on highways, you see different billboards, right? The different signboards. So similarly, the name itself is self-explanatory for this layout. It is billboard layout. That means defined on the top. Whenever you land upon a page, that is defined on the top of the page. The billboard layout can have the media from various sources. It can have text and it can have contents. So on the top, you can see that we start with a bank header content layout. Then we are having in the header we are having billboard layout. So if I comment this out, you can see that we are having nothing. If you don't define a header, you just have a content. So it's just left pane and right pane. So the left pane is, uh, you know, on with it, the left pane is having non little less width as compared to right pane. So it is depending upon width of how you are defining it. So here we have demarcated the narrow plus width for the left pane and the rest is auto. On the above header, let's understand header part. So how you can define and create beautifully aesthetically looking landing pages. So instead of this document image coming from a document, we can use an image from a URL. So landing pages for website, covers for websites. Just grab an idea of something. So let's suppose I picked this image. Okay, let's take this one. Okay, it's having a watermark. Let's grab this one and grab the URL. This is enough for us to understand how to bring an image from a public URL. As you can see, that image was already available and it is having the direct resource allocation on the URI or the URL. So we will be using URL, sorry, uh, we will be using ABank web image. And inside that we are having source here. So for source, we can put up this URL. And from this, you can understand that how your header would look like with a billboard. The background color of the header would be available when the billboard layout would be having space to view it. As the image is covering the whole part, you won't identify the background color. For your understanding, I'll be making it white. Here you can witness that there is no scope to understand that where is the white color visible. Next is overlay. Overlay is nothing but the part that is defined on the top of the image or the top of the media that is defined on the billboard. Right, so if the billboard is like this white billboard and you have to define something on the top of it. So this is the black area, whatever you're seeing, right? So you can define your data here. So what we can do is we can define some styling here. We can put semi-light styling or semi-dark. In the contents, what we can do, let's put ABank rich text header or rich text display field value KBang rich text item text KBang. Sorry. In the rich text item, we have to directly put up the text, right? So hello, or like welcome to Crayon Tech. Now, when it comes to styling, we can style this text. As you can see, uh, we can style this text. Sorry, we need to define in the rich text item style, and we can put up emphasis. Emphasis in other terms, it is italic, where you can see it is little tilted. Now, if you want to apply multiple styling on the same function, you can use it as a list. So I want it to be strong as well. And I want to increase the size as well. With this, we understood that we can design anything on the top of a billboard with the overlay. Now you can see that the topmost page is designed, and you can bring these things inside a layout, like maybe KBang side by side layout. Sorry, side by side layout, and it would be items KBang, and it will be a list because we have multiple side by side item, side by side item 1 and side by side item 2. Now the first side by side item would be having the width of like let's choose width 2x, and the balance, let's choose the width as auto. Auto is actually by default. So the first side by side item would be item, and here we can paste our rich text display field. And the second side by side item would be, just for your example, I am putting it again and putting a comma. Here you can see the second side by side item is also visible. Now to understand how we divided the screen, so let's put 1x and test again. And in the rich text display field, let's align it to the right and put a comma. Sorry, we aligned the wrong one to the right. We have to align the second one to the right. Now you can see a landing page can have any of the value. So in your rich text item, what you can have is you can have any count, or you can have any specific value which is producing any metric, or you can have any icon. So instead of rich text item, what I can do is we can put up a rich text icon, and icon will be user, yeah, user. So you can put up an icon on the right side of the screen, or any count or any metric that you want to use. Instead of this, what you can do is you can put a KPI field. Yeah, you can put a KPI field, KBank KPI field, and data. Data can be anything that you want to put up, or any record type or anything as a primary measure or anything. So with this, we understood that you can put up any KPI value here. So just to give you an idea, let me put up a comma. Let me drop a KPI field on the bottom, and with this we can grab the code. So you have the KPI defined now, right? So whatever KPI you have defined, this is just a dummy code. Whatever KPI you have defined, you can replace it whatever you have to define it here, and you can align it to the right. Align right or align end. It can be count of anything, or it can be any notification, or it can be any value. So with this, you got to know that how we can utilize multiple functions while designing the screen. And small components can build up and make more beautiful pages for a user to get a better user experience. Coming back to the topic, we were discussing pane layout and how the pane layout can be clubbed together with other top level layouts to bring up a beautiful landing page. Here you can see on the top left, again coming for the revision part, in the header we have defined a billboard layout. It's a combination of rich text and some side-by-side layout and a user defined public URL in the billboard layout. In the contents, we are having a pane layout. Pane layout is nothing but a division of the screen. It is a vertical division of the screen in two parts. Now you can put up any content. What content you can put up? So I'm just giving you idea of the content that you can put up. I'm grabbing the, you know, patterns. You can put up comments here, lightweight comments here on the top left, right? And then you can put up a milestone here, or like API with progress bar. So what I'll do, I'll drop some columns here. Inside that, you would be having multiple values. First KPI, second KPI, and third KPI. Again, a column. Going back to the pattern. Next, we are having KPI with progress bar and KPI with sparkling. So this is just a random demonstration of how beautiful things can be if you are ready to produce the right data, and how landing page can become useful. So the beauty of pane layout is the pane layout is helping user experience to become better for a particular user with individual scrolls and proper division of the screen. As you can notice that the top level billboard remains fixed, and if you launch this screen in the portal, it will be much more aesthetic as you can compare with anything else. Going back to the edit part, if you delete all the layouts and then you start fresh with a specific pattern, I'll give you another example. So if we start fresh and we are having different options, here. So let's suppose cards as list items, right? So with this, you can, really define aesthetically looking beautiful screens and landing pages of the only essence is you have to have the knowledge of utilizing functions one inside each other and little bit understanding of user experience, what should be there and what should not be there. You can define the width of the pane depending upon your use case. It can be more or less in the expression root. So that's all for today's lecture. This is all about clubbing pane layout with billboard layout and other top level header content layout. So today we studied, so if we clear the code, we'll get the option to add it again. So today we studied pane with billboard header. So that's all for today's lecture. Drop a like and subscribe. Till then, see you tomorrow.